What is going on, YouTubers? My name is Jesse on the Ruffleberry Pancake channel, and today we're going to be doing an episode of Ruffle Merch. Today we're going to be doing one that I should have done a while ago, and I got him a bit ago. He isn't as common as I'd like him to be. You can check on eBay and you can check on Amazon for this character. I'll have his description up above, and pardon if I screw up his name. It has a little bit of Polynesian and Inuit dialect in it. His name is Tavru Akua. He is created by DC Comics figurines. He is from the first series in the World of Warcraft characters. This is just who he is. He's quite big compared to my hand. He's definitely got a heft to him. He's not hollow. He's definitely not crappy. And again, he is a Series 1. The Series 1s are less common lately. I know the original buyer I got this from on Amazon does not have them, but that is always subject to change. A good tip is you might be able to find him in a place like Hastings, Barnes & Noble, all your comic stores. I've noticed a lot of comic stores carry a lot of World of Warcraft characters and toys. Chances are you might be able to find him. But let's get into the character himself. Let's zoom in a little bit. As you can tell, Tavru here has a lot of character. I'm going to just move over here real fast to show you. The little string here is made of hemp rope, which is actually pretty interesting that they use multi-mediums in this character. They also have some pretty soft metal links here for his chains around his belt. But I really like that little rope knot around the spear itself, which again is detachable. I'm not going to take it off of him, but you know, I might. So just give me 1 second. Alright, now the spear can come apart in 3 sections. As you can tell, if it'll focus a little bit, let me hold that out a little. The tip is like this bonefish. The rope goes all the way around. Now, be careful, the rope can come undone. It is a little fragile. It goes all the way, and in this little handle, this little part here, this part here comes off, and this part comes here. So you can stick the little handle in his hand. It is a little difficult, but you can get it done pretty easily. I'm going to put it back in his hands real quick. But you just take off one of those pieces and it screws on, or it goes on pretty easy. They fit pretty snug inside, so yeah. I'll put him back. Okay, there you go. Now, just for a quick FYI, his wrist, it comes a little stuck, but it does move. He can elevate his spear a little bit here and there. I can change his wrist to lift it or lower it, as you can tell, and it'll go down even lower. So it can change direction. I'm going to lift it back up to its original pose because it just looks better that way. But anyway, he rests it on his little hand there, and he's about to throw the spear at an enemy or a big whale or a fish. Just to get a little closer, of course, I'm going to move in. The detail on this dude is amazing. His tattoos look fantastic. He's got a lot of wrinkles and scarring on him. Even the teeth have these little etchings in them. You can see them kind of a little bit brighter than the rest of it, like they're carved into his teeth. Everything about him looks amazing. The paint is fantastic. It's one of the best figures that I've ever had as far as looks go. His tattoos go all around him. He's very large, and as I said, on his little belt here, he's got a little hook on front, just like the hook on his staff that's dangling. But he's also got a little drinking horn here. He's got these 2 hook swords, which look rather cool, that are chinked and battle damaged, and have got a couple nicks in the blade and stuff like that. And he's also got a little water drinking bag here, probably filled with something else other than water, maybe fire water. But his leather tool vest is, of course, PVC, just like the rest of the item. You got that faux fur, which isn't real either. It's unmoving. But the detail is incredible. This vest looks amazing. He's got even bindings on his feet, little leather shoes around his toes, the rings and stuff like that. I'll be sure to take some pictures for you up close. But little horns here around his sash, around his upper body. But he looks fantastic. Again, this is Tavru Akua. It's made by DC Comics. I'll provide a link in Amazon, and I'll try and find some places that sell him. But your best bet is to go to your local comic book store, Hastings, Vintage Stock, places like that that would have these little figurines and pop culture items. He is a great character. He's very immaculate. The number one problem I've noticed with a lot of World of Warcraft toys and collectibles is they have a lot of difficulty standing on his own or on their own, but he's got a wide foot stance, and the way he's angled, all the weight comes straight down and rests on this leg, and because of his wide stance, even on this really wobbly box underneath the shemagh, he doesn't wobble hardly at all. If you stand him on a flat surface, he will not fall because his low center of gravity and all the weight being around his belly. Excuse me, but all the weight being around his belly here, he won't wobble that much on a flatter surface. The office is a little dirty, but I'll be sure to take some pictures of him up close and show you guys a little more of his features up close, as I always do in all my videos. But if you guys like the video, or like this character, be sure to look him up. He's definitely rewarding. He's a little more rare, even though he wasn't as popular at first, but because the Tuskarr in World of Warcraft have gotten a little more popular, he's not as easy to get. He's just uncommon. He wasn't popular to start out with, so they didn't make a lot of him, and now he's uncommon and he's not easy to get. But if you can find him, I'd snap him up. He's a nice little character. He's very well detailed, and the Tuskarr are pretty cool, in my opinion. Really interesting characters, and if you want to do the fishing quest, you get a really cool animal and a cool fishing rod, which help you out in the tundra and all sorts of stuff like that. But he's an excellent character to have, a great figurine, very proud looking, very triumphant, got a cool stance. My parents came to my house and looked at him, and they're like, oh, he's really cool looking, very interesting. So yeah, this is Tavru Akua, and I'm glad you guys were able to stop by. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe, share it with your friends if you're into these kind of things. And I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for showing up. I love you guys, and stick around for the video of the pictures. See you around. Thanks for stopping by.